always smile like you were hiding rain, keeping sunshine over quiet pain. I got you staring when the room went still. Then we look away against our will. Every goodbye lasted way too long, like neither of us wanted to move on. We were standing at the edge of love, too afraid to call the feeling what it was. We built a home inside unfinished talks, long drives, late nights, and endless walks. You knew my heart without me saying much. Still we treated fire like it couldn't touch. Maybe we believed we'd have more time. Maybe fate was waiting for a sign. The seasons changed while we stood still, and silence always had the stronger will. If I reached first, would you have stayed? If you spoke up, would we have changed? Now every answer comes too late for a love that never learned its name. If we were brave, would you be here tonight? Would your hand still fit inside of mine? Would the empty room still feel like home instead of teaching me to sleep alone? Now every moment echoes through my soul like half a story, never growing old. You were never truly mine to lose. Still my heart keeps choosing you. I stop pretending that I don't remember. Your laugh still finds me every September. Funny how the smallest things remain. A favorite song, the smell after rain. Maybe somewhere in another life we never let our fears decide. Maybe there were more than passing hearts. Maybe that we never fell apart. If we were brave, we'd have our own sunrise. No more hiding, tears behind our eyes. No more wondering what could have been. No more living somewhere in between. But here I am, loving what we never knew, holding on to a dream that never came true. Some hearts don't break because love ends, they break because it never began. You always took the seat beside a window, watching strangers pass like they knew where to go. I joke around just to hear you laugh. You shake your head and call me that's so bad. Nothing ever happened like the movies do. Just 1,000 little moments next to you. Looking back, I think we both could tell we were falling before we ever fell. You'd asked me if I made it home alright. I danced away too fast every night. We never crossed the line, we always drew. Afraid of losing what we already knew. Maybe that's the cruelest part of it. Playing stiff until passing left to wrist. Now the little cafe's still the same. Only one chair forgot your name. It's funny how the smallest things remain. Your favorite drink, the sound of the rain. The world moved on without a scene. Mine never really did. I still leave room when I sit down, like you're walking without a sound. Maybe that's just how the heart survives, keeping open ordinary nights. You were never something I could claim. Still nobody else has filled your place. Guess some stories don't end with goodbye. They just slowly fade into real life. Sometimes I think we did the best we could. Two careful hearts trying to be good. No villains, no broken promises to blame. Just bad timing wearing different names. If I see you years from now somewhere, I'll probably smile like nothing happened there. But deep inside I'll always know you were the road I never chose. I still leave room when I sit down, even though you're nowhere around. Some habits never really disappear. They just grow quieter every year. Maybe loving you was never wrong. Maybe we just waited for too long. And that's the hardest truth I've learned to face. Some people become a place you can't replace. Still somewhere in my phone, even though I know you've moved along. I never found the heart to press delete. Like letting go would make it all too real. We had a habit of talking past midnight, turning little moments into sunrise. Now the clock keeps doing what it does. Only time forgot about us. I still drive the long way home sometimes, past the places where we'd waste our time. Nothing there remembers who we were, except the silence hanging in the air. You were never good with saying how you felt. I hid my feelings somewhere in myself. Funny how two honest hearts can lose, simply because neither one would choose. Maybe love was standing hope it doesn't feel like that. I hope I've learned to smile instead of replaying every word we never said. But if I'm honest, there's a part of me that still imagines what we'd be if one lay line instead of saying goodnight, one of us had simply said stay. Now you're just another missed call, a quiet space behind the wall. Not every love is meant to last, some are only meant to pass. Still I'll thank the days we almost had, even if they ended just like that. 'Cause somewhere between hello and goodbye, you became a piece of my life. The TV's on but nobody's watching. Another night pretending not to think. Your favorite mug is in the kitchen cabinet. I still reach for it without a blink. Funny how the smallest things survive long after people change their minds. The house is quiet, but somehow it still sounds a little like you now. You were never good at making plans, always saying we'll see where this lands. Somehow tomorrow came too fast and turned our future into past. You brushed your shoulder into mine, like every accident was by design. Maybe we were hoping love would speak without either one of us saying a thing. We kept waiting for the perfect day while all the ordinary ones slipped away. Turns out forever doesn't disappear, it just never gets here. It's always 2:30 in my mind, the hour where I lose track of time, where every maybe still feels alive, and every what if learns to survive. I don't miss the ending we never had, I miss the chance we never grabbed. Some nights don't ask you to move on, they just ask who you're thinking of. I heard your name the other day, someone else said it the same old way. For a second everything stood still, like my heart forgot it had to heal. If our paths ever cross again, I won't ask where you've been. I'll probably smile, say it's good to see you, and keep the rest between me and the moon. It's always 2:17 in my mind, a place I only visit late at night, where you still laugh and I still stay, and nothing ever slips away. Morning always pulls me back to truth, to a world that never included us. But every once in a while, before I sleep, I let that little dream find me. You'd always show up 5 minutes late, saying traffic, though we knew it wasn't that. I tease you just to watch you roll your eyes. Then we'd laugh like we had nowhere else to be. Looking back, I think we both could tell something quiet was growing by itself. Neither one of us had the nerve to ask if it was real. We got good at almost everything, almost calling, almost reaching in, almost saying what we really meant, then changing the subject again. You tell me all your little fears, the ones you never shared with anyone. But when it came to you and me, we always left that sentence undone. Maybe we confused peace with playing safe. Maybe love was asking us to take the weight. Now all that's left are words too late, still echoing the same. Maybe we were living on borrowed time, holding borrowed dreams, drawing borrowed lines, thinking there'd be one more chance to choose, never knowing time was choosing to. Now I carry pieces of those days in conversations I can't recreate. Funny how a love that never had a name still hurts exactly the same. I don't wonder if you miss me now. Life has probably taught us both somehow. People change, the seasons always do. That's just what the years are meant to prove. But every now and then, without a warning, a song, a street, a Sunday morning brings me back to who we were before silence became our answer. Maybe we were living on borrowed time, trying to reach stars that never align. Not every story needs a dramatic end. Sometimes it simply bends with the wind. If I could keep one thing from me and you, it wouldn't be the tears we struggle through. It'd be the way your smile made ordinary days feel like they were worth remembering. You'd always wait outside my place, leaning on your car like you had all day. We never rushed to say goodbye, always finding one more thing to say. The sky would fade from blue to black. Neither of us noticed where time went. Looking back, those quiet evenings were louder than we ever meant. Somewhere between the jokes and coffee cups, I started seeing forever in your eyes. You never promised anything, but somehow hope was easy to find. Then life pulled us different ways, without a fight, without a scene. It's strange how love can slowly leave without anyone choosing to leave. If we'd known those nights would end, would we have loved a little less afraid? Or would we still have let them slip, thinking there'd be another day? I would have asked for one more minute, one more story, one times end before it even begins. I don't replay the things we lost, I replay the things we never tried, the words that stayed behind my teeth, the truth we always put aside. Maybe that's just how it goes. Some hearts arrive a little late, meeting someone who feels like home, right before they become a memory. I would have asked for one more minute just to tell you what I couldn't then, not to change the way life turned, but to leave with nothing left unsaid. If our names never find the same road again, I'll still be grateful they once did, because some people don't stay forever, they just teach your heart how deep it can feel. You steal a sip from a coffee cup, say it tasted better than your own. I'd laugh and tell you that you're wrong, but never ask you to stop. Somehow the smallest moments stay longer than they had the right to. We kept collecting ordinary days without knowing what they turned into. You never gave me promises, I never asked you where this was. Maybe that's the reason why we never broke, we only paused. People swore we'd figure it out like it was only a matter of time, but time had never learned our names, it just kept drawing different lines. We were missing love, we were missing courage, and somehow that was enough to change everything. You were gravity, pulling every part of me, close enough to feel your light, too far to call you mine. Now every road I take somehow still circles back around. Guess some hearts never fall apart, they just keep falling. I heard they're opening that little place where we said we'd go one day. Funny how life remembers plans long after people drift away. I hope you're finding peace these days, the kind we couldn't seem to hold. And if you ever think of me, I hope it feels a little warm. You were gravity, never asking anything from me. Still I couldn't break away, even after all this space. Maybe we were never meant to stay, maybe we were meant to change. quiet pain. I catch you staring when the room went still. Then we look away against our will. Every goodbye lasted way too long, like neither of us wanted to move on. We were standing at the edge of love, too afraid to call the feeling what it was. We built a home inside unfinished talks, long drives, late nights and endless walks. You knew my heart without me saying much. Still we treated fire like it couldn't touch. Maybe we believed we'd have more time. Maybe fate was waiting for a sign. The seasons changed while we stood still, and silence always had the stronger will. If I reached first, would you have stayed? If you spoke up, would we have changed? Now every answer comes too late for a love that never learned its name. If we were brave, would you be here tonight? Would your hands still fit inside of mine? Would this empty room still feel like home? Instead of teaching me to sleep alone, now every almost echoes through my soul, like half the story never growing old. You were never truly mine to lose. Still my heart keeps choosing you. I've stopped pretending that I don't remember. Your laugh still finds me every September. Funny how the smallest things remain. A favorite song, the smell after rain. Maybe somewhere in another life, we never let our fears decide. Maybe there were more than passing hearts. Maybe there we never fell apart. If we were brave, we'd have our own sunrise. No more hiding tears behind eyes. No more wondering what could have been. No more living somewhere in between. But here I am, he never knew. Holding on to a dream that never came true. Some hearts don't break because love ends. They break because it never begins. You always took the seat beside the window, watching strangers pass like they knew where to go. I joke around just to hear you laugh. You'd shake your head and call me that's so bad. Nothing ever happened like the movies do. Just 1,000 little moments next to you. Looking back, I think we both could tell we were falling before we ever fell. Ask me if I made it home alright. I dance way too fast every night. We never crossed the line, we always drew. Afraid of losing what we already knew. Maybe that's the cruelest part of it. Playing safe until there's nothing left to risk. Now that little cafe's still the same. Only one chef forgot your name. It's funny how the smallest things remain. Your favorite drink, the sound of the rain. The world moved on without a scene. Mine never really did. I still leave the room when I sit down, like you're walking without a sound. Maybe that's just how the heart survives. Keeping hope in ordinary nights. You were never something I could claim. Still nobody else has filled your place. Guess some stories don't end with goodbye. They just slowly fade into real life. Sometimes I think we did the best we could. Two careful hearts trying to be good. No villains, no broken promises to blame. Just bad timing, wearing different names. If I see you years from now somewhere, I'll probably smile like nothing happened there. But deep inside I'll always know you were the road I never chose. I still leave room when I sit down, even though you're nowhere around. Some habits never really disappear. They just grow quieter every year. Maybe loving you was never wrong. Maybe we just waited far too long. And that's the hardest truth I've learned to face. Some people become a place you can't replace. Your number's still somewhere in my phone, even though I know you've moved along. I never found the heart to press delete. Like letting go would make it all too real. We had a habit of talking past midnight, turning little moments into sunrise. Now the clock keeps doing what it does. Only time forgot about us. I still drive the long way home sometimes, past the places where we waste our time. Nothing there remembers who we were, except the silence hanging in the air. You were never good with saying how you felt. I hid my feelings somewhere in myself. Funny how two honest hearts can lose, simply because neither one would choose. Maybe love was standing at the door, waiting for one step, nothing more. But we kept looking for a perfect sign, while it quietly ran out of time. Now you're just another missed call, a name that never rings at all. Still every time I scream once again. I hope it doesn't feel like that. I hope I've learned to smile instead of replaying every word we never said. But if I'm honest, there's a part of me that still imagines what we'd be if one late night, instead of saying goodnight, one of us had simply said stay. Now you're just another missed call, a quiet space behind my wall. Not every love is meant to last. Some are only meant to pass. Still I thank the days we almost had, even if they ended just like that. 'Cause somewhere between hello and goodbye, you became a piece of my life. TV's on but nobody's watching. Another night pretending not to think. Your favorite mug is in the kitchen cabinet. I still reach for it without a blink. Funny how the smallest things survive long after people change their minds. The house is quiet, but somehow it still sounds a little like you now. We were never good at making plans, always saying we'll see where this lands. Somehow tomorrow came too fast and turned our future into past. You brushed your shoulder into mine like every accident was by design. Maybe what you're hoping love would speak without either one of us saying a thing. We kept waiting for the perfect day, while all the ordinary ones slipped away. Turns out forever but doesn't disappear. It just never gets here. It's always 2:17 in my mind, the hour where I lose track of time, where every maybe still feels alive, and every what if learns to survive. I don't miss the ending we never had. I miss the chance we never grabbed. Some nights don't ask you to move on, they just ask who you're thinking of. I heard your name the other day, someone else said it the same old way. For a second everything stood still, like my heart forgot it had to heal. If our paths ever cross again, I won't ask where you've been, I'll probably smile, say it's good to see you, and keep the rest between me and the moon. It's always 2:17 in my mind, a place I only visit late at night, where you still laugh and I still stay, and nothing ever slips always show up 5 minutes late. Same traffic though we knew it wasn't that. I tease you just to watch you roll your eyes, and we laugh like we had nowhere else to be. Looking back, I think we both could tell something quiet was growing by itself. Neither one of us had the nerve to ask if it was real. We got good at almost everything, almost calling, almost reaching in, almost saying what we really meant, then changing the subject again. Tell me all your little fears, the ones you never shared with anyone. But when it came to you and me, we always left the sentence undone. Maybe we confused peace with playing safe. Maybe love was asking us to take the weight. Now all that's left are words too late, still echoing the same. Maybe we were living on borrowed time, holding borrowed dreams, drawing borrowed lines, thinking there'd be one more chance to choose, never knowing time was choosing to. Now I carry pieces of those days in conversations I can't recreate. Funny how a love that never had a name still hurts exactly the same. I don't wonder if you miss me now. Life has probably taught us both somehow. People change, the seasons always do. That's just what the years are meant to prove. But every now and then, without a warning, a song, a street, a Sunday morning brings me back to who we were before silence became our answer. Maybe we were living on borrowed time, trying to reach stars that never align. Not every story needs a delay again. Sometimes it simply bends with the wind. If I could keep one thing from me and you, it wouldn't be the tears we struggled through. It'd be the way your smile made ordinary days feel like they were worth remembering. You'd always wait outside my place, leaning on your car like you had all day. We never rushed to say goodbye, always finding one more thing to say. The sky would fade from blue to black. Neither of us noticed where time went. Looking back, those quiet evenings were louder than we ever meant. Somewhere between the jokes and coffee cups, I started seeing forever in your eyes. You never promised anything, but somehow hope was easy to find. Then life pulled us different ways, without a fight, without a scene. It's strange how love can slowly leave, without anyone choosing to leave. If we'd known those nights would end, would we have loved a little less afraid? Or will we still have let them slip, thinking there'd be another day? I would have asked for one more minute, one more story, one more drive, one more reason not to let that little spark pass us by. Now every goodbye feels unfinished, every memory stays half-lit. Funny how forever sometimes ends before it even begins. my teeth. The truth we always put aside. Maybe that's just how it goes. Some hearts arrive a little late, meeting someone who feels like home right before they become a memory. I would have asked for one more minute just to tell you what I could have done, not to change the way I turn, but to leave with nothing left unsaid. If our names never find the same road again, I'll still be grateful they once did. Because some people don't stay forever, they just teach your heart how deep it can feel. From my coffee cup, say it tasted better than your own. I laugh and tell you that you're wrong, but never ask you to stop. Somehow the smallest moments stay longer than they had the right to. We kept collecting ordinary days without knowing what they turned into. You never gave me promises, I never asked you where this was. Maybe that's the reason why we never broke, we only paused. People swore we'd figure it out, it was only a matter of time. But timing never learned our names, it just kept drawing different lines. We weren't missing love, we were missing courage, and somehow that was enough to change everything. You were gravity, pulling every part of me close enough to feel your light, too far to call you mine. Now every road I take somehow still circles back around. Guess some hearts never fall apart, they just keep falling. I heard they're opening that little place where we said we'd go one day. Funny how life remembers plans long after people drift away. I hope you're finding peace these days, the kind we couldn't seem to hold. And if you ever think of me, I hope it feels a little warm. You were gravity, never asking anything from me. Still I couldn't break away, even after all this space. Maybe we were never meant to stay, maybe we were meant to change. But every time the world gets quiet, I still feel your pull.